Haohmaru is the protagonist and samurai warrior from Samurai Shodown. This character is like a Shodo, but with a sword. When it comes to his backstory, Haohmaru is very similar to Ryu in many ways. He is a lone warrior that travels the globe in search of a good fight. When Haohmaru was younger, he fought a skilled fighter named Jubei Yagu. Jubei ended up defeating him but saw the potential in a samurai, so he sent the young warrior to train under Master Caffeine Nicotine. While training, Haohmaru ended up becoming friends with Genjiro Kimigami, who would later turn rival. The final nail in the coffin happened when the master presented a final challenge between his two students. Whoever passed the test will be given a sword called Fugudoku. Haohmaru ended up winning, which gave Genjiro hate and jealousy. He had Cyclone Slash and Crescent Slash. And according to Ryoba's tier list, he's currently in the D tier, right behind Dhalsim. But even with his placement in the tier list, what is it that makes Haohmaru so dangerous? To understand this question, we need to watch today's episode of Dad and Kids Play 1. What's good, everybody? I'm Dad Mishima from Dad and Kids Play 1, and this is Haohmaru's move list from Capcom versus SNK2. We're going to go over all Haohmaru moves and discuss tips and strategies to help you learn and play the character better. Also, if you like these type of videos, then consider giving it a like and maybe a subscribe. Thanks. Before we cover the special moves, first let us take a look at the basic attacks. Okay, starting off this list is a move called the Cyclone Slash. To do this move, do a quarter circle forward plus any punch button. So this move is Haohmaru's projectile. To understand its range and distance, here's light, medium, and heavy variations. The Cyclone Slash isn't as effective as the Hadouken, and it shouldn't be used to zone because of its insane startup time. However, the good news about this move is the fact that it's full screen and it does good damage. You can change the speed of the attack based on the button that's pressed, but keep in mind that this move should not be used to zone. Okay? Just as the name states, this move is the fake version of the Cyclone Slash. To do the move, do a quarter circle forward plus any kick button. So yeah, you want to use this feint to get the opponent to do something that will leave them wide open. For an example, do the fake to get them to jump at you, then catch them off guard with a Crescent Slash. So you do the fake and then go straight into the uppercut or the anti-air. So this move is Haohmaru's anti-air. To do this attack, do a Dragon Punch motion plus any punch button. To understand its range and distance, here's light, medium, and heavy variations. So this move comes out surprisingly fast. The Crescent Moon Slash hits twice as well. Well, the medium punch and heavy punch versions hit twice. The main thing about this move is the fact that it doesn't have much range, so be sure to be close to the enemy when doing the move, and ideally, this is the attack that you want to finish off combos with. Like so. There we go. Okay. This move is called the Earthquake Slice. To do the attack, do a quarter circle back plus any punch button. To understand its range and distance, here's light, medium, and heavy variations. So off the bat, this move is not combo friendly, but it is possible to catch them with a combo if the opponent is already in a dizzy state. But perhaps the greatest attribute about this move is that it's an overhead attack, meaning that this attack must be blocked standing up. So as you can see, he's blocking. So if I do the move, see, he goes right straight through his block. So you have to block this attack standing up. So in saying that, use this move for high and low tactics, but you generally want the enemy to block low. Also, do not overuse this move and be very sneaky with it. Okay? So, Haohmarus have two normal throws. Press forward and heavy punch to execute his Yoko Nage. Press forward and heavy kick to execute his Kobe Kudaki. So this super is called the Judgement Blast Slice. This is the move where Haohmaru does a super based on the Crescent Moon Slice. To do this move, do a quarter circle forward twice plus any punch button. To understand his various levels, here's level 1, level 2, and level 3. This move is very much like Ken's Shoryuipa. Also, if you want to include a super move at the end of a combo, well, this is the one you want to go with. There we go. Okay. So the next super I like to discuss is called Flame of the Counqueror. This super move requires a level 3. To do this super, do a half circle back, then tap forward, plus any punch button. This move has a long startup time, and it takes 3 levels to pull off. So those are pretty much the cons about it. However, if you catch the enemy with it, it can take away around 50% of the opponent's health. Only use the super when you know you have a significant chance of nailing the enemy. Otherwise, just stick with its previous super. Okay. Overall, Haohmaru is a Shoto with a sword. He has a projectile, an anti-air, and a horizontal attack that is an overhead. One of the main perks of playing with this character is his ability to guard crush, and he does it quite well. Use his pokes and basic attacks to keep the opposition at bay. One thing about Haohmaru is that he's a simple character that is easy to learn. Well, with that being said, here are some tips to help your gameplay with Haohmaru. Even though the Cyclone Slash is slow, it causes an automatic knockdown on hit. Use the fake Cyclone Slash to bait the opponent and to get them to leave themselves wide open. Out of all Haohmaru attacks, the Crescent Moon Slash is the ideal finisher for combos. Also, the same can be said for the Judgement Blast Slash. As stated before, use the Earthquake Slash for crouching opponents. It is said that K-Groove is the best groove for Haohmaru. Well, that's it for this video. If you like Capcom vs SNK and would like to see me cover more of these in the future, then be sure to give this video a like. With that being said, I'm Dad Mishima. See you next video.